Sok.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to our second presentation. We will be discussing about past and real conditional. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Diva and Anugrah.
I'm Delia Siska. I'm Florenca and Ruswandi.
And for the topic we will be delivered, Delia will focus on definition and structure. I will be explaining about the examples and the function usage, and Florenca will deliver the notes and conclusion. So we will start with Delia.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Today,
Fine.
the grammar today that we are going to talk about is past and real conditional. We will talk about imaginary things that are not real, or hypothetical situations that are not real. Who knows about past and real conditional? Anyone knows? Okay, so let's get into the definition of past and real conditional. So, past and real conditional, or commonly called the third conditional, is a conditional sentence whose conditions were not fulfilled in the past, thus causing a regret. So, the past and real conditional is used to describe a condition in the past that are not happened, so that causing a regret. Because we cannot go back to the past, right? So we can change it. And then let's get into the structure of past and real conditional. For the if clause, the structure is had plus participle, or we usually call it past perfect. Past perfect is had plus past participle. For example, I you eat, he ate, had eaten. That's past perfect. So you need to remember that you have to use past perfect. And then for the result clause, would have plus past participle, because we are talking about the past conditions that are not real. And then for the negative, you just have to add not. Okay. So had not or hadn't, and then for the result clause, would not have or wouldn't have. But in everyday language, we are usually use wouldn't have, because would not have is a little bit formal. That's all from me, and the next will be discussed by Diva.
Okay, thank you. So for the example here, if I had studied more, I would have passed the test. The fact or reality, I didn't pass the test because I didn't study more. So we use this had and past participle here for the if clause, and here for the result clause we have would have and past. For the negative examples, she wouldn't have passed the test if she hadn't studied. Fact, she passed the test because she studied. Now let's talk about the function and usage. There are two functions for past and real conditional. The first function is for imagine or hypothetical situation in the past. So we just wish the things that we would have different from what actually happened. For example, if I had been rich, I wouldn't buy a house, because the fact or reality, in the past I was poor and I didn't have money. So it's just not real. It's just imagined. It's not factual. And the second function is for expressing regret about the past. It's similar to the first function, but here we have a change to do different things, but we doesn't take it, so we regret. So this is the if we had left earlier, we wouldn't have missed the train. The fact we left late, so we missed the train. So we can go back to the past to left earlier. So discussing regret. Maybe that's all for me. And any questions so far? Okay. If you guys don't have any question, we will continue by Florenca, please.
Okay, thank you. So, apart from using would have in the result clause, you can also use other models. You can use might have to might have, or could have to could have. For example, if I had studied to be a doctor, I could have opened my own doctor office. And then for the next, you can use might have. For example, if I had won the lottery, I might have traveled the world. Did you get it? And then for the next, again, all these are hypothetical situations. Is not real. Then the meaning of the sentence does not change whether if clause begins in the beginning or if it is at the end. For example, this one. If I had studied more, I would have passed the test. You put the comma after the if clause before the result clause. Do you get it? Since if is in the middle of the sentence, no comma, so please remember, when if clause is at the beginning, you put the comma after the if clause. And then next to fact using simple past. For example, this one. I didn't pass the test because I didn't study more. This is for the negative one. And for the positive one, for example, this. She passed the test because she studied. Do you get it? Okay. Let's move to conclusion. The past unreal conditional is used to discuss hypothetical situation in the past and imagine what could have happened if things had been different. It is commonly used to express regret, mischances, or to discuss alternative outcomes. That's for me. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So that's all our material for this week. Is there any question? Okay, if you guys don't have any question, we will ask you for making an example for past unreal conditional.
Can you make an example by using model? Because here there is no example in the poster. Can you make it?
Anyone?
No one.
Or straight to okay, the girl wearing
Green.
one. Please give us an example. Okay.
If I had saved enough money, I might have traveled the world.
Hadiah.
Anyone want to try?
Hadiah.
Or maybe you have a question. Yes, as we.
If we had taken a taxi, we would we would have missed the train
Can you repeat?
if we had taken a taxi. We wouldn't have missed the train.
That's
I try.
Is there any question or anyone wanna try? If there is no question, we will end this.
Oh, I want Delia give an example from using comma and modal in one time,
One time.
in the same time, like modal, comma.
Oh.
So, let me say first. Okay, for the example, if she had called me, I could have helped her with the project. So if she had called me, comma, I could have helped her with the project. Is that enough?
Is there any question?
I think it's clear.
Okay. What?
So in the notes, it says using model and using comma. Does every past unreal conditional always using that or no?
No, this is the notes.
Yeah.
For the result, using model would have, but this is the notes. If you want to change into other models like might have or could have, so it is.
Also, it's not always using model and comma.
Oh.
It's always.
Apakah selalu memakai model dan comma?
Iya. Model it's always using
It's
model
always
because
using model.
it's for the structure. But here we use comma if the if clause at the beginning in the sentence, or it's just for the written. It's usually for the spoken also. Like if I have studied, then there is a
Stop.
stop before the result class.
For the example, which is not using comma, this one, she wouldn't have passed the test. There is no comma here because the if in the middle,
in the middle, or in the at the end of the sentence. Is there
So
enough?
if you want to put comma, it should be the if clause. It should be in the beginning.
So we use comma if the sentence has more than one clause.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think that's all. The material, and thank you guys for your participation for our second presentation. We hope you get the point of this material, and thank you very much.